Hello class, today I will be analyzing October's Very Own, which is a clothing company based in Toronto that is owned by Aubrey Graham Bell, or Drake, as you may know him as. His clothes are designed for people of all ages, in any really style. Uh, Anybody could wear his clothes, from male to female, younger or older, doesn't really matter. He has a size in any fashion that you want. His main competitors would be Amazon.com and Target Corporation. His estimated sales are around $65,550 on the OVO store, but the music has no way of processing the income as Hoover found it. They couldn't find a way to analyze that information, so that was unavailable to me. Um, their net profit margin was also unavailable on Hoover's website, but their competitors' net profit is around 0.28 to 1.24%, and their main competitors are Amazon.com as well as Target online sales. Target happens to have the 1.24 net profit margin, and Amazon has the 0.24%. So if I had to guess, their margins would be around that range, probably to the smaller margin. They do not disclose as much information as needed due to the fact that they are such a small company and they aren't very broad like Amazon and Target, but they are still their main competitors online because they only sell online and in store, in their one store, as well as on tour with Drake. So it's hard for fans to pay such an outrageous amount of money if they aren't great fans of his music and whatnot. Um, the article I found was actually about Oliver El Khatib, which is essentially the directing officer behind the scenes of October's Very Own. The article goes over the connections between October's Very Own and Toronto, which is the city where OYO is based out of and where they keep their operations, because that is what their label represents, Toronto, and they refer to the Six, they call it, as much as they can, because that's where they grew up and that's where they want to keep their roots, and that's how they want to establish themselves as Toronto-based rappers. So, Oliver says in the article that we have the coldest winters and most unforgettable summers. Music has to keep us warm in the winter and make summer unforgettable. That's the sound of the city, and that I'm so proud of. Um, Obviously, it is represented heavily throughout Drake's clothing line and his music, the Toronto-based style, and they have made Toronto this great epicenter of sound and style, and it has paved the way for many young artists such as Tory Lanez to come up and make a lot easier appearance out of places in Canada, and I believe that they will be the company to look for in the future, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Thank you for your time, and I can't wait to learn more about October's Very Own in the future.